you about somebody who is looking at your life and wishing it was theirs. We have the envy card and the yin yang card. Now, the interesting thing is this yin yang could be a reference to how you have a healthy relationship, or specifically how you balance the energies within, right? Because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. It feels to me, though, that this is tied to the fact that you have a lot to offer others. So it's not just that people find you attractive, or it's not just that you are financially responsible, or maybe you have a great personality. There's multiple things here, and it's because of that duality or that balance within you that this person is jealous, because they feel like it enables you to get farther in life and also have more people that are drawn to you, whether it's romantic or not. And they envy that. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. A little bit more? Yeah. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. You can find that in the description box, along with more information on how to become a member and get access to more content. And you can also find my Etsy shop there if you are interested in a homemade soy candle. Better for you and better for the environment, by the way, than most of the ones you can find in a store. Hello, Nat Nat. Thank you for the flower. Hello, Redbeard. Only the early bird gets the chimes. I like it. How we doing, Key Controller? I hope you're having a good day. So, if we've got somebody who's jealous, you probably have already picked up on some of that energy, but let's get a little bit more detail for you. This is the Prisma Visions Tarot. What else do we have, please? Two of Swords, Judgment, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's definitely something about your relative, like financial security, or your being seen as very trusting, trustworthy, and reliable, but you come through as like the complete package. So it feels to me like there's someone who has chosen you, and this person who's jealous of you is wishing that they had been chosen. Now, that could be you got the job, you got the promotion, you got the relationship, or maybe you're the favorite in the family. There is a sense of you being chosen, and this person feels like they don't have what it takes to get that. Hello, Jamike. How are you doing? What else do we have? Two of Chalices, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Chalices, or the Eight of Cups. So this person who's jealous of you is feeling left behind. It could be that this is someone who feels like their close friendship or relationship with like a cousin or a sibling it's like put on the back burner because someone fell in love with you, right? Or you fell in love with someone else. But this is envy because you have what they want, or someone else perhaps has you and they want you. Take it how it resonates, but there is definitely a relationship here. There is someone who envies what you have and what you have to offer, and they may want to be with you, or they may want more of your time or attention, or they may want to be with the person who loves you. But they feel left behind. They feel like they don't get the attention they want, or they don't get like the loving that they want. Hello, Funny. How are you doing? I'm glad to hear it, Mike. What's up? Oh, you're so kind. Funny. I don't know. I don't know if Funny wants to be called Funny Bunny. So we have the Gift. This is indicative of some some attribute that you possess being rather uncommon. Maybe you are extremely skilled at cookery. Maybe you are a sculptor. Maybe you are a musician. Maybe you are an author. But you chased your dream, or you did something a little bit more extraordinary with your life than the jealous person. We don't have a name for them yet, but we'll find one. It's like you have what it takes and they don't, and they don't have any way of rectifying that. They don't have any way of letting that go. They are really fixated on the fact that if they could just be you, then they would get what they want. I hope we don't have somebody here who's trying to like literally take things from you. Hello, Matthew. How are you doing today? Is that's gotta be a typo, right? A trough life. Feels like a t-shirt that like would be made for a cow, a pig. Who all eats out of a trough, you guys? Help me out here. I did not get raised on a farm. But I have been shown how to milk a cow. Like, I've milked a cow before, you guys. This is a long time ago. A very long time. We have 6 of chalices or 6 of cups in the reverse, the 9 of pentacles in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands. All right, so our Queen of Wands is, hold on, let me just make sure. Is this the person who's jealous? No, I think this person is a shapeshifter. They keep trying to like put the attention on who they're jealous of, and they're like hiding in the background. Because this Queen of Wands is that physical attractiveness. The fact that you manifest or draw in what you want. You don't stop moving. You figure out what you need to do and you go after it. The 6 of Cups in the reverse tells me that this is not somebody that you've known for a long time. So this would be, I don't think this is a sibling. I don't think, I mean, unless you met later in life and didn't know about each other for a while. I think this is somebody who you started working with or you befriended more recently, like last 5 years. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They don't like this relationship. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse clarifies the Hierophant. They're like, this is just a momentary thing, right? And then something will happen and then you'll give me all your attention again, or, you know, we can go party or club together. But the thing is, they're wrong. They're trying to find a way to make it seem like this isn't what you want, or that you are not what that partner of yours wants. They don't want you in a relationship. So it could be a little bit of jealousy directed at you for what you offer and what you have, but also some jealousy towards the person who has your attention or gets more of your time. This, I don't know. I think it's a friend. They're jealous and they're maybe a little bit obsessed. All right, let's get some more detail, shall we? This is the Cosmic Woman Tarot. I am, thank you. Thank you, funny. Oh, well, look at you, funny. All right, anybody out there who needs to find somebody worth dating, it looks like Funny is laid down the gauntlet. Look at all this stuff. Hello, Carrie. How are you doing? Hello, Gemma. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Nick. How are you doing? Ooh. We already have some whack-a-mole going on. We've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I am overwhelmed or frustrated because you have found like love with somebody. Okay, but I need to know, like, are they in love with the collective? Like, is that what's going on here? Yeah. It's either an unhealthy attachment, like a little possessiveness, or actual, like, I'm in love with you. And we have the Emperor. This is like, I want to go back to the days where, we hung out all the time, or, you were always talking to me and there for me, but now you're distracted. Now you're thinking about this other person. Six of Pentacles and the Empress. Oh, Lord. For some of you, this is a person who is a close friend and is jealous of a pregnancy. That is not going to be for everyone, right? Or the ability that might be looking at starting a family with this new person. But the jealous individual feels like their connection to you is no longer as important, and your focus is this other person. So they are the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And they want to find a way to end this other relationship. And whether it's just obsessive, like friendship, I need to be with you all the time, or actually in love, neither one is healthy. That's how I'm going to answer that. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. It's true. We've got the World in the reverse and the Devil again. Yeah. This is a person who struggles with their own relationships, and I feel they probably don't have a lot of other friendships, or it's been a long time since they've been in a romantic relationship. They have a negative, like, perspective. There is something they used to talk to you about, or something you all used to kind of like, that's lame. And now it doesn't happen because you're happy. Things are improving for you. And they're like, well, that's dumb. Maybe it was literally, whining about dating. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the reverse. They want this relationship to end because it is a barrier to the friendship they have with you. It's a little awkward, but I do think it goes into the territory of obsessive behavior. Let's get a few from the Charles Dickens Tarot. What else do we have? Carrie said redhead instead of red beard. I'm sorry, Carrie. Don't be mad at me. But I like that. Because it's, I don't know. I have to imagine if you have a red beard, you probably also have red hair. Meh? I guess sometimes you got a little bit more red in the beards, right? Inquiring minds need to know. Are you also a redhead? Hello. What's up, Lemonade? Hello, Timmy. What? What's going on? We've got the Hanged Man. I've got the book handy for this because it can be a little bit extra information, right? So interesting. Second page I looked at. This is about a Tale of Two Cities is the book, and the character is Sidney Carton. The Hanged Man is a commentary on the conflict between humanity's inner state and the world they have constructed for themselves. Sidney Carton, Carton, I can't talk, I guess, is a prisoner confined in a cell surrounded by death. When a free man, his inner life had not been much different. Here he is in a lonely, uncomfortable position, yet his posture reflects a blasé and untroubled attitude, and his face shows little real concern. It represents a standstill reached between the immovable object and the irresistible force. The ascendant first house of selfhood and the descendant seventh house, sometimes called the house of marriage. See, I think this is someone who feels like they are stuck, they don't have any hopes of moving forward, and they're frustrated because someone else is getting married. The severed heads and skulls signify matter divested of vivifying spirit, while Carton's defiant act of self-sacrifice is both an exoneration and a testament to the invisible life force. So, yeah, we've got someone who is frustrated that there is progress or like romantic development here for someone that they are close to, and yet they feel stuck. The card is a meeting place of ironies, the birthplace of paradox, the best of times, the worst of times, insofar as it is an incident that occurred in the past. It shows that human life, as it is now being lived, is upside down, inside out, unnatural, time out of joint. Here, by choosing death, the hanged man chooses life. By setting a tale of two cities in the past, Dickens suggests that a crisis is perpetual. So this is someone who feels that someone else getting married is the end of their existence. So if there isn't a crush or some desire to be in that relationship with that person, why did I put the book away? Then it is something pretty close to that. They're jealous. We have Mother, Amy Dorrit, which I think is the Empress. Nope, that would be Elizabeth Dickens. All right, so what do we have here? It would be the Earth suit. And the Queen of Pentacles, then, basically. So the book is Little Dorrit, and the shorthand words are down to earth, sensible, sensitive, wise, compassionate, adorable, giving, forgiving, understands the true value of things, not unduly intelligent, loyal, perhaps narrow of outlook, a life circumscribed by the material, able to rise above almost any matter. When one door opens, another closes. Suspicious of what she does not understand. Sometimes a little arch. Able to bridge people's differences. So we have, I think that's you, honestly. We have someone who is jealous of you because you have this duality, right? Someone who's able to bridge the differences. So yin and yang would be two different types, right? So maybe you have this capacity personality wise, or like people are drawn to you in such a way where even when you are strangely different or of a different class, a different perception, you make friends easily. The jealous Queen of Cups in the reverse, not so much. Not so much. Remember that Queen of Cups does not need to be a woman. It could just as easily be a man, because we do, of course, have this representing that individual, the Hanged Man. And you don't have to be a woman. But with the Queen of Pentacles energy here, we do have some representation of groundedness and being able to figure things out even when they're difficult. Hello, Rachel. How you doing today? Hello, Dracula. What's up? No worries, Carrie. It made it for more fun. All right, let's see what else we have. This is the Graffiti Tarot. Oh, hello, Lee. How are you doing? Oh, no worries. I hope it was helpful. Hello, Frederick. How are you today? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So this friend who is a little bit possessive, they expected there to be a short-lived nature to this relationship. They did not expect it to reach engagement or even getting married. This is someone who expected there to be a rejection. And I think this is, they expected you to reject someone. It can also be they themselves feel rejected, right? With that Eight of Cups earlier in the reading, we had someone who felt left behind. So now that you've fallen in love, now that you're all excited about this other connection in your life, you've forgotten about me. You're letting me just like wallow in my own like self-pity. Because this is someone who does not make friends easily. Not like you do. Maybe you don't think that you make friends easily, but compared to this person, you do. The Magician and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So you've come through as that Queen of Pentacles. You've also come through as the Queen of Wands. Someone sees you as very attractive or able to manifest what you want. And then we have this Magician. That's also your energy. So you might have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius featured prominently in your chart. And with the earth energy, that would be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But the important thing here is you have found something that is ideal or something that you want. For some of you, this could be happening in the next couple of months. Meeting someone that basically means you spend less time with a friend. Hello, Melissa. How are you doing today? Abdullah, you got banned. And it was only for 86,000 seconds. But if you come back into my live chat talking about how you own me, I will ban you permanently. Do not ever say that again. And for that matter, don't like be that ridiculous to assume that you own any human ever. Got it? Because that's how you end up losing the people that are closest to you. Okay? You don't own anybody. You treat them with respect and they choose to stay around, right? That being said, I don't know you. And that's weird. Yeah. Don't worry, Lemonade. If they come back, you know, I keep names up here. I know which ones are especially ridiculous. So, Abdullah, if you do come back, feel free to apologize. I would rather it go that way. And we can learn, right? But if you dare to say that again, we play whack-a-mole here. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Death. Knight of Swords. And the High Priestess. I don't like that they're coming through as the High Priestess. This is someone who feels like they can carry out some little plot here. They want to find a way to get back to this friendship. They want to find a way to figure out the weakness in your relationship and ruin it. But I also think this Knight of Swords is someone else in the situation who is watching and is aware that this Queen of Cups in the reverse, not great friend, is acting a little strange. Two of Swords, Three of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who notices that your possessive friend is acting a little bit suspiciously. Maybe even overhears a conversation or like follows them. But there's a little mini investigation here. And this Knight of Swords, they're looking right at the Queen of Cups in the reverse or the High Priestess. Like, I don't trust you. I feel like you're doing something shady. So what's the goal here? What are you trying to accomplish? Mm-hmm. Y'all are funny. Yeah. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I do wish that I could play that song. I want to say her name is Leslie, the one who sings You Don't Own Me. Because it's so weird. Homie's comment earlier is just like this creepy friend. So Abdullah ends up being like a pretty good, I don't know, example, I guess, of this friend who thinks that they can ruin a relationship for you because they feel possessive of you. This is greedy, right? And they want you to go through some sort of loss so that they could feel better and that they could have this like return to being like the primary person you talk to. And they're jealous. They don't like that you have chosen to be with someone else or to be so close with someone else. So they're trying to figure out, that's 2 6s, right? No, just kidding. 4 of Swords. They're trying to figure out what they could do to cause a problem between you and your partner that would be like unforgivable. Like, oh, I can't imagine like repairing things with that person. I can't believe they said that thing. I can't believe they did that thing. Who's this Knight of Swords? Chariot in the reverse. This is like an unexpected like support, or like they come in at the right moment to hear or witness something that is an injustice by the High Priestess. Like, I know it was really this High Priestess who said that thing or took that thing or did that thing, but they're going to blame it on the partner. But they are not going to get away with this because they don't realize that somebody was watching. Oh man, if you say the G-Eazy duet, all I can think of is when he and Halsey were performing at, I don't know, was it like MTV or something? Like right after she found out he cheated on her. Icy, icy glare. That's perfect. What was her name? Yes, Leslie Gore. Thank you. I'm thankful for you moderators. Is there a Harley Quinn version? Interesting. Hello, Seven. How are you doing? Who are you shushing? Oh, did you get timed out? What'd you do? Because I saw that somebody got timed out, but I didn't see the comment that connected to it. Would you like to repeat it for the class? Nah, you probably shouldn't. Maybe we just have like a different perspective now, right? So we have avoidance. In the dance of shadows, I conceal and evade. Fear's veil keeps me distant. In the dark's cool shade. Well, if that isn't just a perfect little poem for this, right? We have someone who's waiting and spying or trying to, I don't know, start trouble. And then we have the demon card. The temptation of living, the fear of regret, dancing among the ashes from the flames of hell. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so I just smelled hot chocolate. There's no reason whatsoever for me to be able to smell hot chocolate right now. I don't know what that's about, but maybe it applies. Are you drinking hot chocolate right now? We have procrastination. This one has a typo that makes me laugh every time. The tickling of the clock, it's supposed to be the ticking, right? The tickling of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. Are you picturing someone tickling a clock? Oh, Lord. They're nervous. This jealous friend, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, High Priestess person, is watching someone do wedding planning or watching these two get closer and closer, and they feel jealous. They feel possessive over this Queen of Pentacles magician person, right? Probably you. But shoot, maybe you're the Knight of Swords. Maybe you're over here like, I see what's going on, and I'm going to report back. Because that person's not a friend. Because that person is trying to break up a relationship. Crystal ball and people pleasing. Intuition, clairvoyance, and focus. I wonder how much of myself I've lost in others. The pieces that remain, no one can notice. I think there's something that this high priestess offers to do that is uncharacteristic, right? Like, oh, I don't really like or support this relationship, but since you're married, sure, I'll be the maid of honor or I'll be the, best man. And people are like, that's weird because we thought you didn't like that relationship. Or, oh, I'll bake the cake. Or I'll make the reservations for you. There's something that they're signing up to do or offering, some sort of like, this is a kind thing for me to do. And this Knight of Swords is like, I don't trust you. I think you're doing that for a reason, and I don't think it's a good reason. Right? Hello, Jeffrey. How are you doing? There you go. It still stinks. Yes, please tickle the like button. I do appreciate that. Hey, King. I think that's a misnomer, by the way. I'm putting you in a timeout, and it's longer than the one that Lemonade gave you because you done tried it twice today, didn't you? Yeah. Were you jealous of the other guy that got blocked? Aw, that's cute. King, you can come back, but we don't care about that stuff. Okay, your bodily functions, it's not for the live chat. So, wish you well. Thank you for stopping by. Well, that's cool. I mean, I think magician is, not everyone can be David Copperfield, right? But I also think that magician is not to be taken so literally. I think that magician talks a lot about confidence, boldness, going after what you want, making life a little bit more interesting than what maybe most people would do. You might not follow the life script that everyone had expected for you. And you also might be the kind of person that gets a lot of attention when you walk into a room because you are different, right? Nah, because he already tried it. And he was like proud of it and stuff. So we have the Six of Lightning or the Six of Swords. And the Ten of Lightning or the Ten of Swords. With the Star. Yeah. This is someone who feels like they can create some sort of drama in between the two lovebirds here. Because they feel like they should be able to have ownership over you. Now, what do we have here? You guys, I can't remember her name. What was the sister's name? that was possessed by the Sanderson sisters. It was the Black Cat's younger sister, right? Y'all know it? This was taking the innocent, right? And repurposing that soul for the witches. And we have this possessive Queen of Cups in the reverse High Priestess person who feels like they should be able to have the closest seat next to you. They don't want somebody else to have some like superior claim to you. Queen of Potions, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Stop! And the High Priestess. You guys, those are literally the two names I've been calling that person. But this time the High Priestess is in the reverse. Up to no good. They are potentially even trying to use some sort of magic, but they want to prevent this long-term relationship. The Ten of Pentacles is the Ten of Pumpkins, by the way. um, Hey, Timmy, I call the shots and I also appoint moderators to help me keep people in line. If you have a problem with my mods, that's not my problem. I chose the moderators because I like them, because I appreciate them. So if you are having trouble with my moderators, then you have a problem with me, right? Because that's an extension of me. So be respectful of them and don't be out there thinking that you're like above it, okay? They are what make my channel possible. So respect them. Hello, Balin. Hold on. I got some questions to write down. Hello, Priyanka. Thank you for the tip. Rahul, current feelings. And next action. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Salvador. How are you doing? Yeah, Key likes to go right up to that like boundary or that line and make jokes, but we love Key, right? Thank you, Balin. You are so kind. And let me know if I can pull some cards for you. Hey, Timmy, you got a problem? Then maybe we'll just give you a little bit of a break. It's just 5 minutes, you know, cool your heels a little bit. Maybe you could take like a cold shower or I don't know, maybe you need to like eat some food. But you're just like kind of gumming up the live chat right now with a bunch of repetitive stuff. So, you know, maybe you want to come back and have a little bit more of a level head. Or you can find a YouTube channel where they don't have any mods at all, like Wild Wild West, and you can do your stuff over there. I hope you come back and have a cool head, but if not, I wish you a wonderful day. Hello, Graham. How are you doing? Thank you, Graham. And hello, Evil Spirit. What's up? It's true. It's true. So we have the Seven of Lightning, which is the Seven of Swords. You guys, I didn't even notice we're already at 39 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me just do a couple more cards. Seven of Swords is a lie. The King of Potions and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So our High Priestess person who's a bit possessive is going to be creating some sort of falsehood. Maybe even stirring the pot with some receipt that they made happen, right? All because they want to make this Queen of Pentacles magician individual question their relationship, which is probably this King of Wands. But they're lying. And I do feel like there's someone else, this Knight of Swords, a friend or a family member, someone who's keeping an eye on this High Priestess, and they're going to be like, I'm going to stop you right there. Almost like a moderator in a live chat that's like, that's not right. We're going to stop you right there. And then we're going to bring it to the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, and see what's really going on, right? Funny how that works when you got people who are supportive and helpful. Interesting. So forgive me, those who have tipped. I'm just going to pull a few more cards because I got caught up in judging people. Let's see what we get from the situations deck, and then we'll call it after that, okay? What's going to happen with this High Priestess trying to be out of pocket? Because I have a feeling they're not going to be very successful. I have a feeling they're going to be unfriended. Okay, so clearly they're discovered. The reason that they are messing with the relationship is because they want them to not get married at all or get divorced. But we have two people who look at this relationship as like, I mean, we have the twin flames, but it's pledged. The one, this is the person I want. You can't change that. And this possessive friend, the High Priestess, is trying to find a way to reclaim their position, reclaim the attention or time that they used to have. But they're going to learn a lesson about not actually having the connection that they thought. They're going to get caught lying. And it's because we have this Knight of Swords who I think was very observant and picked up on the fact that this High Priestess was going to do something to try to ruin the happy day or the happy couple. But because of this Knight of Swords, witnessing whatever's going on, I do feel like the happy couple is able to sidestep this drama. This is that person who seems to be a little bit obsessed. But you do have someone who's looking out for you. You have someone who catches them or anticipates what they're trying to do. And I think your relationship ends up moving forward, but this friendship might get tossed in the bin, you know? Hello, Imported. Hello, Mavis. How are you doing? Hello, Luna. I hope you're having a good day. I believe in it. You got this, Rachel. Uh-oh. What are you objecting to? All right, let's see what we've got for Priyanka. What are Rahul's current feelings towards Priyanka, please? And thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate you all. How does Rahul currently feel towards Priyanka, please? Page of Wands. The Sun in the reverse. Queen of Wands. And Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a lack of knowledge. This is like, I need to have a conversation. I need to see how things actually work between us. But with the Sun being in the reverse, there's also some sadness here. Like, I'm a little bit nervous that maybe you're not going to choose me. This is someone who views you as very attractive, very much so interested in how you look or the physical intimacy potential. But with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, worried that because of your attractiveness, that maybe you aren't as interested in them as they are in you. Page of Cups, Four of Swords, Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is someone who needs a little bit of reassurance. Are we actually going to move forward with this? If I make an offer, are you going to accept it? Or are you the type to just be on your own? Are you a bit of a loner? Are you, like, do you prefer to be independent and single? Because they see you as the kind of person they want to, like, wife up. They see you as the kind of person they want to be in a long-term relationship with. But they need to know, are you capable of loyalty? Are you capable of like choosing me and like sticking with me? And next actions from Rahul, please, towards Priyanka. Strength in the reverse, Magician, Ten of Pentacles, and the Moon in the reverse. So I feel like this is, I'm going to try to start up a conversation about the long-term commitment or exclusivity, and I want to see how you respond to it. I want to better understand when you think it's appropriate to be exclusive, and I want to know that I can trust you if we are exclusive. This Moon in the reverse is that unknown quotient. You know, like, are you talking to anyone else? Are you interested in anyone else? Or are you focused on me? Okay, that's fair. I'm glad imported. Hello, Sarkab. How are you doing? Did our stock remove on? And when will I meet true love? Awesome. I have added that for you. Thank you, Sarkab. Anything else regarding intentions? Five of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who's worried about who else is interested in you and whether or not you give attention to anyone else. So, Priyanka, if you want to be with this person, there is a need to be clearer in your focus on them, or, make it obvious that there's no like roster, there's no other people that you're talking to. Because this is someone who feels like the biggest issue is not knowing whether or not you're like all about them. This is the Earth and Bones Tarot. So let's see what we've got for Balin. Nine of Wands in the reverse. The World, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Jars in the reverse. What are the intentions of this person? There's someone who is stuck in their head about you, Balin. There is someone coming through as the King of Wands, by the way. So it could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but they also have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who's trying to figure out whether or not they love you, whether or not they should like do something that makes them vulnerable. So probably confessing their emotions. Is this somebody that Balin already knows is interested? No. This is not somebody that you would expect to hear from in this way. This is somebody who views you as like the one that got away, but I don't think it's an ex. I think this is somebody, or it would have been like a situationship, right? This is somebody who didn't think that they were in love. And now, after time has passed, they're realizing that this wasn't just like a crush. This wasn't just like a, you look good in jeans. This is, I miss you. It's a struggle to be away from you. Ten of Cups. I want to be in like a serious relationship. But with the Nine of Jars or Nine of Cups, they needed to figure out what they wanted, and that distance or that kind of like trying to make it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal, it's been more difficult for them than they expected. So now they're realizing they were just kind of lying to themselves, making it seem like they didn't actually love you or want you, but they view you as the sun, happiness. Eight of Wands in the reverse. I never told this person how I feel about them. So what are they going to do? They're trying to find a way to like run into you or see you. The number 3 is important. You might view them as an acquaintance. It might be someone that you were introduced to through a friend, or it might even be someone that you used to work with. But they want to find a way to, they want to confess. I keep thinking about the pollination because of the bee. But this is like, I want to tell you I'm serious. This is not just like, I think you're hot. Like, I'm interested in a relationship, but I don't know how you would respond. Hello, Ryder. How are you doing? Hello, Kushi. How are you doing? Oh, please don't repeat your messages. That's so spammy. We don't like that, okay? Please don't do that. If you would like me to answer your question, Kushi, you can attach it to a super chat, but like pelting the live chat with it just makes me irritated, okay? Oh, yay. Yeah, no, there's someone who's like they think about you and they're like, you know, a little cheesy, but it's a good kind of cheesy. All right. Feel free to invite me to the wedding. Let's see what we've got. Sarkab is asking, does our stock or have they moved on? Is our stalking or does our stock, Sarkab? No. So have they moved on? No. So a little bit of a middle ground here. Not over you, but not stalking. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. Wild. Okay. This person lies to themselves. I don't miss them. I don't need anything. I'm fine. But there's unstable energy here. Like, I keep it moving. I try to like make it seem like there's no problem here. But we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse and Justice in the reverse. This is someone who feels like they made the wrong choice. Someone who feels like now they can't fight for what they want or they can't go after what they want. But we might have a little obsession here. I don't think they stalk. Maybe they like ask questions, but I don't think it's at that level yet, or hopefully it won't ever be. But they view you as like the dream partner. So is this person going to move on? Eventually, yes. 4 of Swords. There is an opportunity for healing for R, and I do feel like they take that opportunity. And when will Sarkyab meet true love? Within 3 months. But your responsibility is to make sure that within that 3 months, you have done the healing work that you need to do. So what healing is required? If you do not address those healing items, then it gets delayed. 9 of Cups, 3 of Swords in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. You need to be clear about what it is that you want in a relationship or want in a partner. Because there's something here that has changed and I feel like you haven't like updated. So if you, good morning, Hannah, how you doing? If you have, you know, given up drinking, you probably don't want to date somebody who gets drunk every weekend, right? There's something here along those lines where it's like you've been changing or you're in the process of changing, and what your deal breakers are or what you're looking for, that profile needs to be updated as well. And there's also something here about you admitting to yourself, there's something here that makes you happy, and I feel like you're kind of resistant towards it. So the inner work seems to be specifically make sure that you understand what has changed about yourself or what is changing for your, perception, and reflect that in what you're looking for in a partner because it needs some updating. And when you have that more clearly defined, it's easier for you to manifest that love in. Oh, you're welcome, Valen. Hello, Ymee. How are you doing? Love reading for Hannah. Thank you for the tip, Hannah. And so once again, Sarkab, that was within 3 months, but you got to make sure that you are doing what you need to do on your side pertaining to what you're looking for. All right, let's see what we have for Hannah. This is the Stained Glass Tarot. You're welcome, Sarkab. And what do we have for Hannah regarding love, please? What does Hannah need to know regarding love? Two of Swords in the reverse, the Tower, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's someone here who has made a decision that they're willing to kind of upset the apple cart or do something that might be a little bit risky. Is that not a beautiful card? And they're thinking about the long term. So this is someone who has intentions of a long-term relationship. Kind of feels like they are worried about a little bit of a risk. They don't want to keep this to themselves, but I think they have for a little bit. Maybe they've been worried because a close friend of theirs is also interested in you. Maybe they've been worried because they didn't know if you were ready. But this person's like, F it. I gotta do something sometime. I can't wait any longer. But this is someone who views you as a soulmate. So this is someone who I think has kind of harbored a little crush here for you and not felt like they could say anything. The Knight of Pentacles and the reverse. The King of Cups. Something happened. It's like my uncle had a heart attack. Let's hope that's not the case, right? My condolences if that is. But it's like some medical event or life event, or maybe even going and watching someone else get married has this person all in their feels. And they're like, what am I doing? Why am I waiting? Shouldn't be doing that, you know? What do I need to work on for best version of myself? Excellent question. I've added that for you. So is this King of Cups going to confess in the next 2 weeks? They're looking at the next 2 weeks. They feel a sense of urgency that they had not felt before. Is there any risk of them chickening out? There is a little risk of it because they are worried about what somebody else thinks. This could be because they met you at work. This could be because there's someone else who's also interested in you. But they're also looking at this as, I can't just like ignore this. If I walk away or if I completely like lose this opportunity, it'll break my heart. And what does Hannah need to do to, or what does Hannah need to work on for best version of herself? Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Hanged Man in the reverse. When you make a decision and you know what you want or don't want, speak up. Communication. Specifically what I'm seeing is when I don't want something or when that's not like the right process or when there's an issue, communication needs to be clear. Nine of Swords in the reverse. And the Knight of Cups. Yeah. It could be specifically like rejection or boundaries, right? Especially if you're in a relationship, you need to be able to communicate like, that's not cool. That's not what I like. How can we approach this differently? Or how can we find common ground? Does Hannah know this person, the King of Cups, already? Why do I feel like they know you, but you are just kind of like meh? Okay, so will Hannah run into this person in the next week? Or see them? No. Ace of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this person has noticed you, but has not like spoken to you. I don't know, like it might be someone like on the bus or someone at the coffee shop or the library. You might recognize their face or, you know, that's the spot they're always in, but you don't know them. But it wouldn't be anything further than that. This person looks for you. I don't think they know your name. Does this King of Cups know Hannah's name? Heard you say it. So I don't know if it's like a restaurant or, you know, a bar or something, or like working together. This person has heard your name, but has not been properly introduced. This person thinks you are beautiful. They want to talk to you, but they're nervous. Yeah, this is like anytime I've thought I could potentially introduce myself, it's like I trip over my own tongue. Like I just get so nervous. This person really likes you, but they want to get to know you better. So, you know, just be a little bit more cognizant or aware of public places, grocery stores, or like I said, coffee shop, something like that, where there might be someone who's admiring you from afar or literally working with you. Louise, who are you calling chunky? Like, I'm offended for other people if you think that that's a cool thing. I don't care if you call me chunky in terms of like, I'm not going to be insulted, but my name is Carmen. Like, who does that? ¿Has ligado con una chava así? Por supuesto, no. Hello, CTF. How are you doing? Hello, Adnan. Did I say hello to CTF? I can't remember. I don't know, man. That's a weird thing to say, Louise. Even if somebody embraces that, like, get some, I don't know, insight into what people want to be called. But you've been on this channel before, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Yeah, and the live or the all caps. It's wild. Hello, Pedro. How are you doing? I'm hungry, y'all. I'm gonna go eat some breakfast so I can be chunky. What's up? Um, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for checking out my candles on Etsy. And thank you for being delightful. I will see you